What is good, everybody? We are back for yet another Ravens Browns prediction show. Listen, I got a scary prediction for this one, and it equals us getting our behinds whooped. But let's start it off with we got more bad news. David Ojabo added to injured reserve. Now, before I get your thoughts, my co-host is back here with me, Mr. Ghost. You took some time off. Had to do a couple streams alone, but it was a good time anyway. But where were you, sir?
Oh man, last weekend I was in the bushes on the side of a mountain. I couldn't get no reception. When I say no reception, I had a phone like this. Try to get one text to send for about 30 minutes. Then after that text sent, you got to restart it so that the other text can try to send. Boy, if the zombie apocalypse hit, I wouldn't have known.
You were being held back
to civilization.
But we're back this week. But let's talk about it. What was your reaction as soon as you heard David Ojabo was added to injured reserve?
I didn't even react. There was none. It was just, I mean, I was eating some good food, so they were like, Ojabo's hurt.
Like, good food is enough to kind of, whatever, you know?
Yeah, I was working them chopsticks.
Mr. Rose Pod is in the building. If you don't know, now you know. Go show that man some love. Like, share, subscribe. Get on his channel ASAP if you want some great content. So, when I heard that he was added to injured reserve, I was kind of like, my first thought process was, we could have had Pickens. We could have had Pickens. I know. Some things we have to eventually get over, right? But we could have had Pickens.
You ain't got to get over things, because if you get over them, you let them become normal, and then you go back and do the same thing.
So,
because he in love. That's why.
Oh man,
love have you looking funny like that. That's why it's Hokage love.
How you doing, Miss Yolanda? Hope you having a blessed day. Hendo nicknamed him Injured Bo, and you know what? He's absolutely correct at this point. I mean, this was supposed to be the guy everybody was raving about, right? He's a top 5 pick, top 15 pick. You know, he's only getting selected in the second round because he was injured. Next year, he's going to be
speaking of Hokage
and all this other stuff.
I say Hokage.
He Hokage in the building. That's what you spoke his name up. He had to show up. Salute, brother. Hey, listen. I think it's time the Ravens change their draft strategy. I mean, it's been time, but now it's really time. I mean,
now it's unavoidable.
Draft guy in the second round that was hurt, and now he's hurt again. We got to do something about our practice field too, because apparently our practice field is weakening players before they even hit any NFL games. I believe OBJ is out again, right? I'm not sure. I got to double check that. I just glanced over it earlier.
Yeah, OBJ and Bateman are out
again. Yeah,
both of them.
Yep, and I believe it's a hamstring for Bateman and an ankle for OBJ. Listen, all I know is Bateman is not having the career he planned on having. That man is so unlucky. It's not fair. I know he's looking at it like this is ridiculous. So we go into today's game with Zay Flowers, Nelson Aguilar, Devin Duvernay, and
Treadwell. We could have had Prochet.
Listen.
Hey, you know what? Let me stop. Hold on.
I'm not going there. I'm not doing that.
All right, I got my composure back.
I'm not doing that. But we could have had Pickens.
And Prochet, but now the Steelers might get both of them.
I'm not doing that. Steelers got Pickens already. But Prochet, look, she says that's not far-fetched. Prochet's got, I would like to see him in a better system, in a different place, though.
I feel like this system would have been perfect for him. Like,
it would have, but he's snake bitten in Baltimore. It's just something about this team. Maybe it's Harbaugh. There's something about it that just doesn't work out well, man. I think he's just got a bad stigma, and so it just doesn't fit well with Harbaugh.
Oh, we got Jada Baltimore hater.
Indeed, Zeke, I agree. It's a ton of injuries. I was expecting injuries because it's NFL, so I was expecting some, but not this many. This is it's a bit much. What's good, Jay? If y'all don't know, Jada6 also has a channel. Go like, share, subscribe. He will hate on the Ravens because he tends to do that. He's a Panthers fan, but he does cover a ton of sports content. Basketball, college football, NFL, covers it all.
I mean, that's cool because them cats gonna get spanked today.
Who do they got today? Who the Panthers got today?
Probably no one worth mentioning, but they're just gonna lose because.
Oh man, listen, that's dirty. Jay, who y'all play today, Jay? Put it in the comment. I know you know.
I feel like Jay should be on his pregame show every Sunday morning,
To give us his Panther perspective, right?
Right. I mean,
that would absolutely work.
Tell him, Hendo, they got an L coming.
Oh man, he said they got an L. They got an L. Hey Hendo, we might have one too. Now, word on the street is that Deshaun Watson is not playing today. Now, with that being the case, they still have DTR. I like DTR.
DTR by the cook.
He's a rookie, but I felt like he was the fourth best quarterback in this draft. Maybe the fifth. But he was dead to me. He was around there. He was top 5 to me of the quarterbacks in this draft.
That means we're going to lose the DTR because that's all Harbaugh is problems.
He said he'll go into hiding. Listen, we can't go into hiding, right? We have to come up, especially a channel of your significance. We can't have you go into hiding because we need our voices to be heard. And your channel is one of the ones that we can do that through.
Hold on,
didn't you heard that changes need to happen in Baltimore?
I know he said Cleveland was going to be a problem. And he expects they're going to contend for the division championship this year, right? He said that they may come out on top in the AFC North. Is that not what Hendo predicted?
You know what? He did say that. Miss Yolanda says she has a good feeling about this game. I think the one thing we can lean on is,
what's up, Brent?
And I know most people ain't gonna like this. What's good, Brent? Thank you for coming through. Most people ain't gonna like this, but the one good thing we have to rely on in this game is that Lamar Jackson is playing, so we still have a chance. We can't. Here's one thing people not gonna like that I got to say. Can we rely on Justin Tucker?
Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish. But Brent, I need them avocados from Mexico. Hook a brother up.
Yeah, it's his first NFL game, So you're right. Losing against him in his first NFL game would be pretty embarrassing. Brent says, yes, we can trust Justin Tucker. I think so too. But by proxy of John Harbaugh, I say we can't. Because
We
John's going to
asking for
send him
too
out there
much.
for 61 yarders, 64 yarders.
Right. We
And
asking for too much.
that's the problem. Yeah.
So it's
And he
not. We
says you
can
got
trust
it.
Tucker.
He gonna bring them for you, Hendo. He gonna bring them for you.
We can trust Tucker. We just can't trust the positions that John's going to put him in.
Yes. So by proxy, like I said, by proxy of John Harbaugh, he puts that man in a difficult position every week. I mean, nobody else is trotting their kicker out with time on the clock and saying, "Hey, go kick that 61 yarder for us." Wait, what? Tuck's got to be like, listen, I know I can hit those, but I'm not trying to hit those every game. Like, I don't want to hit that every game. Like, that's not the kick I want to be taking. And Lamar's got to be like, put the ball in my hands.
Right. You go for fourth downs when we inside the 40, you go for fourth downs where he could easily kick a field goal. But we at 60 yards.
They're like, yo, let him kick it. We ain't going for nothing. Let him kick it.
Hey, that's what I want him for. I want that guac. I want that fresh guac.
Hey, he said, yo, listen. He said he'll send him in the mail. he said he don't care though. Brandon said he don't care. He want the fresh guac.
In the time it take
mail,
them,
you have to.
in the time it take them to put it on a truck and drive it all the way to Maryland, I'm pretty sure the mail get there faster. Let's be honest.
Oh man,
they ain't growing no avocados in Oklahoma.
Listen, I don't know. I don't want no mailed food. That's all I'm saying. Right? Unless it's properly stored, it might be properly
I
stored.
trust him.
Might be
I
good to
trust
go.
him to store them. Put them in the frozen ice in the styrofoam container. You know what I mean? Hey, you could put them in a Yeti for me real quick with some ice. They're gonna be good for about a couple weeks.
All right, let's believe that. Let's believe that.
I'm just saying.
But when you don't show up for the show a few days in a row because of stomach issues, I'm gonna point back to this moment because we got it on video.
Think about it, Reg. How long you think it take them to bring a tractor trailer from Mexico to Connecticut for some avocados? You talking about at least a week and a half. UPS will do it in 3 days.
At least. UPS ain't doing that in 3 days.
Oh, I've shipped some stuff in 3 days to some distances. Yeah, you get 3 day shipping and just put it on a plane.
Brent says, are there any injuries from the Browns y'all think we can use to our advantage? Well, the one for me was the Deshaun Watson being out, right? But then also the running back. They're not coming in there with Mr. Big Bad at running back. So we got the opportunity to make this team one-dimensional. But the problem lies in, is DTR possibly a better quarterback than Deshaun Watson right now?
Right now, he is.
So if we make him one-dimensional, is DTR going to sit here and carve us up because we have a weakness in our defensive backs? So I don't know if there's too many injuries that they have that we can take advantage of because of the amount of injuries we have. We don't have the position or the players to take advantage of other teams' injuries. I think we saw that when we played the Colts last week. So their pass rush against just as I was about to bring it up, their pass rush against our offensive line, which Yolanda just said is her greatest concern, that's the matchup of the game. And if they play like they did last week, if this offensive line plays how they played last week, we could kiss this game goodbye. Lamar's not going to have any passing lanes. He's not going to have any time in the pocket. And we're going to be in trouble.
So here's 2 injuries we can't take advantage of. Ojabo Owe are out. So that means that we can put real players in their place.
You can, but at the same time, I'm not so sure. I actually think knocked the camera out real quick. I hit one of my cords and knocked the camera out. I had to.
You're lying about that one fit. I'll be in Oregon for the next week, so have fun trying to find me.
Hey, listen. Don't get on Yolanda bad side. Uh, 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 uh,
Look, I've been traveling, so I came back from Minnesota. I've been here for all of a week. I'm going to Oregon. I'm gonna come back. I think I'm going to Delaware after that, and then they got me doing some service call in Memphis. So I'm gonna be everywhere.
Listen, our pass rushers. So here's I stated something right
You mean
about
our
Kyle Van
past
Noy.
rushers? Our past rushers, because we ain't got no rushers. That's just all the way back there with Terrell Suggs. Our past rushers.
What you mean? We do got pass rushers, all right? Kyle Hamilton will be playing today, okay? We have a pass rusher. Kyle Hamilton will be playing today.
We have a safety who rushes better than our pass rushers. That's why they in the pass.
Yes, this is true. This is true. So listen, Kyle Van Noy. I get it. I like the signing, right? It's a body. We need him. We need the depth. But he is not the guy a lot of people think he is. And I think you were in the stream when I said this. He's not a pass rusher. Like he can get to the quarterback if need be, but he's more in the mold of a slower Tyus Bowser, right? He's gonna drop back into coverage. He's gonna set the edge, those things. But we already have that with Jadeveon Clowney. So now we got the exact same thing on both sides, which means we're not generating pass rush still. Who are you looking to on this team to step up and be the pass rusher we need?
Oh, you was asking me a question I can't answer?
Listen, we need to answer it, right? We need somebody to step up. Who would you pull them to the side and say, listen, I need you to be that dude here and now?
It's only Queen and Hamilton. I mean, Clowney can pass rush, but I don't know what it is. If it's a negative play, if it's behind the line of scrimmage and they're considered a QB, Clowney has issues. You could be the running back, the wide receiver. You could be Jesus Christ, and he'll tack you behind the line of scrimmage. But if you're a QB, he just can't touch you. I don't know what it is.
Unfortunately, Yolanda, just to respond to you,
it's lacking with.
That's exactly how it was when Owe was on the field. Like, we still had no pass. We were still complaining of no pass rush when he was on the field. So I don't know that it makes that big of a difference, to be honest.
Kyle Hamilton has a better spin move than Owe.
That's messed up. And Hendo said it here. It was still lacking. Our pass rush was still lacking with Owe. So here's my thing. If I'm gonna pull a guy to the side, right? I'm gonna say, listen, I need you to be the monster we thought you were gonna be, and I need you to rush this quarterback. I'm talking straight to Matabike, right? You need to show me that you've been working with Aaron Donald, who has 105 sacks over his career or something like that.
Hendo was a savage.
So yeah, I'm not even gonna put that up here, but yeah. So Aaron Donald has 105 sacks over his career. Something like that. And that's who this man has been working with. You mean to tell me you're not getting any better at rushing the quarterback? I'm not seeing Matabike get back there on pass coverage. I'm seeing him back there on run stuff. He's back there run stuffing like it's nobody's business. But it seems like every time it's time to rush the passer, I don't know. Maybe it's just a sign of our outside linebackers being so bad because he is getting double. I'm pretty sure he's getting double teamed every play. him, Travis Jones. I'm pretty sure those interior guys are getting double teamed because we've seen that a lot of our pass rushers are getting picked off by tight ends or running back. So that does kind of lead the double team inside, but you're supposed to be able to beat that. If you're mad at BK, we expect you to beat those double teams. And we've seen him do it. He's absolutely done it. He did it earlier this year in one of the games. He beat a double team. He split the double team, but he got tripped up, so he didn't get to the quarterback. But which it probably should have been a tripping call, by the way. I just want to point that out. But so he has the ability. So I just need him to show it consistently now. Travis Jones. That's my guy. Straight out of UConn, straight from Connecticut, my hometown. I need him to step up and play better. And he's been doing his job, stuffing the run. I need them both to stop with dumb penalties too, because they've both had games where he made some egregious penalties. So I need them both to settle down, play hard, and play consistent.
And smart.
Interior, because that was our big key, right? We all said it in the offseason.
Interior pass rush would save the day.
Rush. Yes. If they can create interior rush, then the edges will be able to help get to the quarterback. But they haven't been able to do that. And our edges, just aren't good enough. Just not good enough.
You know what, Jay? You know what, Jay? This is exactly why we're going to trade Bateman and a first-round pick to get your boy off of the Bengals, so y'all can't have him. Because we going to.
Yep. We're gonna go get T. Higgins. But you know what, Jay? Can't Jay say something similar about his boy TMJ over there in Carolina?
Terrence
Marshall Jr. Yeah.
He hit when you call him Terrence.
Yeah, and he always hurt or just non-existent during games. I'm just saying. I'm just asking questions. I'm not quite sure. You know what I'm saying? But I know somebody was praising TMJ, and I haven't seen TMJ go nuts ever. So,
I heard he was a wide receiver 1B.
Yeah, right. I heard he was about to be that dude. Oh, he on the field this week.
He gonna catch some balls from the other team. That's about it. He ain't getting no catches.
TMJ goes, who's this TMJ guy? That's my point exactly. 9 out of 10 NFL fans have no clue who he is whatsoever. 9 out of 10 have no clue who he is whatsoever. So we got 5 minutes before the game. 5 minutes before game time. Right? So we're not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Because I gotta find a stream to watch the game on.
Why the hell would we go for Claypool? He's y'all can get Claypool. Didn't y'all trade y'all whole life away to the Bears just to draft a QB? Now you need a receiver?
Well, first off, hold on. Not only did they trade everything away to get the QB first, it's because they fumbled the bag in the first place. They had the number 1 pick and decided to go win a few games.
Fucked it up for the Rodents.
I think they won 2 more games and lost that first pick, and then went back and traded to get it back. If this team doesn't play better soon, if the Panthers don't play better soon, it's going to be the biggest fumble of the bag that I've seen in recent history. Other than if the Cleveland Browns end up trash with Deshaun Watson, because that's
you know what they're trying to do. They're trying to have Caleb Williams and the boy from this year. They're trying to have both of them.
So they're trying to have Bryce Young and Caleb Williams.
Right. They're gonna alternate quarters or alternate halves or alternate games. So that way you never know what they're doing. Because that's how smart.
That's 100%. That is 100% asinine.
Right. They're trying to zig when other people zag.
That is 100% asinine. If they ever did that, I promise you. Worst decision ever.
Hey, they're the Ravens Juniors. They trying to zig when other people zag. They're trying to be like us.
I tell you what, though, they will not be picking first overall this year. This coming up draft, they won't be picking number 1. There's some teams out there that we know are going to end up picking number one. It's either going to be the Cardinals or the Bears. And I don't know. Well, the Cardinals definitely take a quarterback. But if you're the Bears, what do? Do you take a QB? Do you keep Justin Fields? Are you looking to trade Justin Fields? What do you think?
If I can get Caleb Williams, yeah, Justin about to be show. Justin going to show.
It's crazy because Justin Fields got some talent, man, but he just can't get it together out there. Timberwolves traded for Gobert. Yeah, we're not even gonna get into that. And Drew Holiday just got traded to Boston, and Boston traded away Robert Williams. And who else they traded away? It was Robert Williams and somebody else. But yeah, and I don't think Boston should trade away Robert Williams. He's a good young defender. Like he does big things for them in the post. I think that's a significant loss for them. But this is a Ravens Browns prediction show. Let me get your predictions for the game.
Boy, I got a 24-30 Browns.
Mm.
Our O-line and our defense is just not doing it. I like it to be 35-12 Ravens, but you know, I just feel like somehow we lose this by 6 on some bull. Bad reffing, but also bad play calling.
So that hurt. That's crazy. Because I actually was taking the Browns 21-17 over us. I was gonna take the Browns 21-17. And I'm still gonna take the Browns 21-17 over the Ravens today. And that's unless Gus Edwards rushes for 100 yards.
Now, if we give Gus the ball, then yeah, I got us winning. But we don't give Gus the ball. We act like he can't be a number one running back, but he does number one running back type shit. So
yeah,
like I said,
so that's my thing. If Gus can rush for over 100 yards, then I think we pull it out because we can't. It's a difference. I love Lamar, right? And we can rely on him throwing the ball, but we can't rely on him throwing the ball to a rookie who may get double teamed today, Nelson Aguilar, and Devin Duvernay. And I'm not even going to mention Treadwell because we know Treadwell's not making any plays. Now, if he comes out and surprises me, hey, cool. But he hasn't done it thus far in his career, so I don't think he'll start today. But that's just me. I don't. But I got the Browns winning. So when we come back for that post game show, we'll discuss the game and what we thought were the points that won and or lost the game. But for now, Mr. Co-host, you want to let the people know where to find you?
I mean, A6 Ghost on YouTube, A6 Ghost _ on Instagram and Twitter, and A6Ghost.com.
86ghost.com. Hey, listen, that's where you can find all the merch. All right. My boy be selling merch. Fire merch, too. Fire merch, okay? So he got something for everybody. Go check out the store. Get your merch. All right. As for me, Living Big with Big Reg here on YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. And you can check out my merch, Etsy.com/Living Big with Big Reg. Go get you some. The after game stream, I usually come on right as soon as the game ends. I try to set it up and get on right then and there. So around 4:30ish, as soon as the game is over, I'm gonna try to jump on with my post game show. Try to get on there immediately. I know Coach has the post game call in, but he usually waits till an hour, maybe a half hour after the game. So I try to get on for that first half hour as soon as the game ends, and then boom, we stream and we pass it off to our else. He's got hoodies. I got hoodies. Listen, check out the store if there's any style you want. any style you like, I can make it. I can get you a hoodie. If with anything I got in the store, I got more merch coming soon too. I'm working on some more designs. My editing equipment has kind of had a troublesome situation right now, so I can't really create the way I was before, which is why the merch store is falling behind. But I got what's in there. I can get you right now. So that stuff, go check out the store, see if you like any of that stuff. I could throw that stuff on a hoodie for you as well because I already have those designs created. But the new stuff is coming soon. I just gotta get some new equipment.
Yeah, I just went through redoing my store, so I got hoodies, probably each design in about 10 different colors.
There you go. There you go. So go check out
Right.
the store. I'm gonna send me after the stream, send me the link to your stores because I'm gonna put it in the description. So both our stores will be linked in the description when the stream goes dead because I got to do all that after the fact because again my equipment isn't quite up to par right now. But
I'm gonna send it to
check
you
the
right
links in
now.
the description. Thank you, sir. Check the links in the description after the stream. I will be uploading all of that stuff. Check it out. Both stores will be there. All right. So I'm gonna link that to the show. Y'all, thank y'all for coming through. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all again after the game. Go have fun. Enjoy the game.
We getting the ball first right
And
now.
let's pray for a W. Go Ravens. All right, y'all. Stay blessed. Peace.